just a quick introduction. My name is Matt Larson. I'm the president and CEO of our hometown. And today we're doing one of our many virtual conferences. We try to do these as much as we can and bring in the best expertise that we can to share their knowledge with our customers and really any publishers that are interested in learning more, improving SEO in this case. So we're focusing on search engine optimization specifically for newspaper publishers. So we've got a very special guest with us today, Michael Cottam. He is an expert on search engine optimization and digital marketing. So let me just go ahead and introduce Michael. Come on, Michael, go ahead and share your screen and say hello to the group.
So a little background, I've been doing SEO since about 2009, and I actually sort of went to school on SEO from 2001 to 2009 when I launched a honeymoon travel company. So I basically had to learn how to get traffic from really competitive search terms like Hawaii honeymoons and Tahiti vacations, things like that. So when I sold that company in 2009, I started doing SEO consulting, and now I've got clients in 40 or 50 countries all over the world. And it's been quite a ride. So let's move along into this. So first of all, let's talk about some terminology. A lot of people mix up some of these terms, especially SEM and SEO. SEM is search engine marketing, and that encompasses anything to do with getting found through search, whether it's a paid ad in Google or whether it's in the search results or the 3-pack, that sort of stuff. PPC, pay-per-click, most people think of Google ads in the search results, but PPC also includes the ads that you'll see on publisher sites, where the publisher gets a portion of the click revenue. That's mostly managed through Google. Google's the big player there. That's known as Google AdSense. SEO, a lot of people call all sorts of different kinds of search marketing SEO, but technically it's only the organic results you didn't pay for. So Google decides that your page should show up in position number 3 on page 1. You didn't pay anything for it. You don't pay when somebody clicks on it. That's SEO. Also includes that 3-pack of local results. The 3 results in there are generally not paid for, although you can get an ad in the top, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So that's SEO. And SMM, social media marketing, that's marketing on things like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. It might be just regular organic marketing where people like your story that they found, they reshare it on their own timelines, or it could be paid where you boost a post or you do a paid ad in Facebook. So first of all, you'll hear a lot of people talk about, okay, I buy Google ads, and that because that's where the money is. Google lets that impact what shows up in the organic results. Really, that's not true. It's a myth. However, there's an important thing to note, and that if you're on the page twice, once in the ads at the top or the bottom or wherever, and you're also there in the organics, it can improve your click-through rate on your regular organic results. So it's kind of a brand awareness thing. People get the psychological effect of seeing you in more places. You must be the big player. So a lot of times just showing up in the ads, even though you're not getting clicks, actually helps you get more clicks in the organics that you don't have to pay for. And so that's kind of cool. Let's talk about social media buzz and whether getting shared a lot and a lot of popularity on Facebook and Twitter and things like that helps you rank. Well, Google says no, but Google lies. It's really clear. There's been a bunch of studies that show absolutely that it's not just a matter of correlation with showing up in social media a lot, but Google is paying attention to what they see a lot of buzz about, especially Facebook and Twitter, and that can impact whether you start showing up on page 1. And if you think about why Google might do that, it's like this. Google's algorithm that helps pages rank in the search results forever has been based mostly on links and their analysis of the content. Problem is, if you're talking about breaking news stories that you'd be publishing in your newspapers today, those articles are not going to get links from other places until it's way too late, until it's old news. However, if that's a hot article, it's going to get shared around Facebook a bunch in that first hour or two. It's going to get tweeted a bunch. And so Google has to look at those signals in social media if they want to know what's hot and needs to show up on page one. They can't wait for the links for topics where, you know, the freshness of the news really matters. So it's pretty clear that Google's monitoring the buzz that they see on a few platforms. Twitter, definitely, they have a contractual agreement with Twitter to get the feed of all tweets. So we know they can analyze that. But also it's pretty clear that they're looking at Facebook as well. Now, Google and Facebook have a bit of a acrimonious relationship, and Google does not get the feed from Facebook, but Facebook really is just another website, and any page that's public, where you didn't hide it and restrict it to prevent Google from seeing it, any page that's public looks just like another web page on any website, and Google can crawl those, you know, just fine. So they're probably looking at those public-facing pages. All right, let's talk about pay-per-click. So in the regular organic results, you'll typically see up to 4 ads right at the top of the page, and that's where Google makes their money. If you've got a lot of competitors out there and you need to grow your advertiser base, you could do PPC ads for something like advertising opportunities, you know, in the name of your city and things like that, and start showing up there and maybe get new folks to advertise in your publication through paid search.